For the Patriots, number 24, Brooklyn Jelinski. Number 23, Andrew Number 1, Turner St. Paul. Number 10, Justin Graves. And number 0, Greg Menard. Coached by Kevin Grimes, assisted by Donnie Dale and Mike Malvina. And now, for your Golden Valley Demarest Sportsman. First up, Julie Morrison. Next up, Joe Jake Smile. And the number 10, Garrett Dorn. Next up, number 11, Royal Matthew. At this time, please rise for the pledge of power and surrender.
The temperatures are perhaps warming up ever so slightly, but tonight the 12-seed Patriots venture north for a battle against the Vikings of Demarest in round 1 of the NJSIAA North 1 Group 3 tournament. We welcome you into the booth. I'm Brandon Stone, here with my broadcast partner Troy Demikoff. And Troy, Wayne Hills is coming off a heartbreaking loss in the Passaic County semifinals against their bitter rival Wayne Valley. Despite a monster 34-point performance from Brooklyn Jelinski and a valiant comeback attempt, a last-second dunk stung the Patriots as they fell 59-57 going into the state tournament. How does this team need to bounce back against the tough Demarest team?
You know, I think they need to start fresh because, you know, it's the playoffs now, so nothing that happened in the regular season of their counties, like, none of it matters anymore. So I think we need to see a new team tonight play well-rounded, and obviously, you know, Brooklyn Jelinski dropped 34 points last week, and I think he's more than capable of doing it again. So that's, you know, that's what I'd like to see tonight.
So teams are taking the floor. Meanwhile, over in Montville, Paramus is taking them on. The winner of this game will play the winner. If Wayne Hills prevails and so does Paramus, they will have a home game on Monday. Both teams ready to get things going as Cherno St. Paul wins the tip, and we are underway from the Northern Valley. Minardi gives it out to St. Paul. Over to Jelinski. Now to Graves. Trying to make a move. Step back jumper, gets it. A deep 2 to start the action. And an early lead for Wayne Hills. So it's Bernandez with it. And it's Joel Matthew. He was doing dunks in pregame warm-ups. He is quite the athletic player. Meanwhile, pass inside for Julian Gorenstein. Can't get the layup. And it's rebounded by Brooklyn Jelinski. Jelinski guarded by Schweid. Graves thinks about it, drives inside, tries to put it up. Blocked by Garrett Dorn and out of bounds. And it'll go off the hands of Graves, and Demarest will take possession.
just a quick throwback. In the 2018 season was the last time Wayne Hills played at Demarest in the state tournament, and it was in fourth overtime. It was an overtime thriller. So maybe we'll get another game like that tonight, but hopefully the Patriots can finish it in regulation this time.
Well, certainly hoping for an interesting match today, Troy. As a drive inside by Gorenstein, he passes it out to Dorn. Matthew driving, stripped away by Jelinski, and Wayne Hills gets a turnover. Jelinski trying to take Matthew up the court. He'll give it to Graves. Cherno St. Paul with it. A very deep two is off the mark. And Jake Minardi trying to fight that one off from Schweid, but he'll get it up the floor nonetheless. Schweid rolling towards the basket. Jump stop, layup, no good. Graves with it now, taking up the floor over to Castillo with contact, and he gets the layup. 4-0 lead now, but Schweid is wide open the other end of the court, and he'll get the easy two right back.
That looked an awful lot like last week, man, and we can't let people run down the court freely, like as we saw last week with Zach Durston, and now it happens here again at Demarest.
So the teams trade layups in the early going as Jelinski gets it. Screen by Minardi. Jelinski driving inside. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound by Bernandez. Gives it up to Matthew. Matthew, mid-range, good. Tied at 4. Brooklyn Jelinski with it. Gives it over to Cherno St. Paul. Justin Graves thinks about it. Minardi open in the corner. That one's off the mark, and it's rebounded by Matthew. Bernardez draws the foul on Minardi, and that'll be the first foul of the game for either club.
Demarest team section is definitely getting loud here tonight.
Yeah, not a particularly large section, but they're certainly making their voices heard. So it's Bernardez with it on the wing, and he'll give it up to Gorenstein. Now Bernardez over to Matthew. Matthew guarded by Jelinski. Great defense from the junior. And into the hands of Jake Minardi, but the pass to Castillo stolen. Schweid's right up the court for the layup, and Demarest has their first lead of the evening. Graves taking up the floor. Tries to roll to the basket. The mid-range. No good. Matthew with it over to Bernardez. Cherno St. Paul strips it from Schweid. Minardi, St. Paul for 3. In and out. Looked like that was going to rattle in, but no good. And Demarest has it once more. The Norsemen have had a very successful season, but they've had a few losses, including a major upset loss to Patterson Charter as Bernardez fires a 3, and that one's no good. I'm sorry, not Patterson Charter.
I believe College Achieve Patterson.
Yes, thank you, Troy. Castillo from the corner, good. And Wayne Hills retakes the lead, 7-6. Bernardez with it, guarded by Minardi. Schweid slowing the pace down a little bit. And Matthew cutting inside. Matthew gets the layup. He breezed by Jelinski.
Just want to point out, we saw Matthew dunking in pregame, so he definitely can get up there, and I think we can see it tonight.
This Ultapan starting 5 can be a very dominant force when they are on fire. Jelinski over to Castillo. Castillo tries again, gets the second 3 to fall. That's 2 consecutive triples from Andrew Castillo, the senior. Gorenstein with it now. And the pass is off the foot of Gorenstein, but it recovered by Schweid. Schweid looking inside. Able to make a move on St. Paul and tied at 10. Graves with it now. Trying to dribble past Garrett Dorn. Castillo from 3. The third one in a row is now good. And it's Bernardez. Spin move. Matthew, guarded by Jelinski, over to Bernardez. And is Schweid with it. And Schweid falls. And they'll say it's off of Brooklyn Jelinski. So Demarest has some substitutions. Amit Bosani checks in. Oliver Wink checks in. And Jacob Shayu checks in. Patriots staying with the same squad.
3 people coming off the bench just shows like the depth of this Demarest team. They obviously feel they have a lot of confidence in their bench, and I guess we'll see right now if it really pays off.
So that was my error. Jake Minardi did check out for Reed Martins. Martins is a very strong defender. He had a terrific game defensively against the Indians last week. Schweid trying to roll, and they'll call a moving screen on Bosani.
The one thing I'd love to see tonight is Justin Graves not getting some foul trouble. I know it was hard with Zach Thurston, but obviously they're going to need him on this court tonight. So I want to see him, make his shots. I want to see him play his game, not have to worry about guarding someone bigger, which is definitely going to pay off for the Patriots tonight.
Justin Graves is a fantastic all-around player. He might be the tallest on that team, but he is no mean traditional center. Meanwhile, Jelinski from 3, far range, and that one's no good. Off of Cherno St. Paul, out of bounds. And Demarest will get the ball. Chris De La Cruz will check in for Jelinski. So it'll be Bernardez taking it up the floor. Gorenstein with it. Over to Willing. Now Gorenstein. What a move from the junior. He gets Castillo jumping, and they reclaim the lead. Back and forth early in this one, under a minute to go in the first quarter of action. De La Cruz with his first touch of the ball game. Graves gives it up to Andrew Castillo. Now Martins over to St. Paul.
I'm telling you, they have to look for Reed in the paint. I'm telling you, he's made some clutch shots there over the season. I mean, I'm looking for Reed Martins in the paint tonight, or even from the three-point line. He's a well-rounded player, and yeah.
St. Paul over to De La Cruz. He might be trying to waste away the remaining time in the quarter. Now he gives it up to Castillo. 15 seconds to go now. St. Paul driving over to Castillo. Castillo from way deep, off the front rim. And Reed Martins is called for a foul after the rebound by Schweid. Demarest has enough time to put up a shot attempt in these last few seconds. Jake Minardi checks back in. Now Justin Graves coming out. Bernardez. Guarded by Minardi. Bernardez. Over to Schweid for 3. That one's no good. So after one, score is Wayne Hills 10, Demarest 12. Troy, what have you seen from both sides so far?
I mean, both teams are trading blows. It's definitely an entertaining game to watch so far. I mean, I like Andrew Castillo from 3. I mean, he's had 6 points for the Patriots, some big-time threes, so obviously he could be that key player tonight. And I just think, we're in for a great game tonight. And both offenses are definitely, active. And I'm excited for the rest of this one.
Yeah, I mean, Wayne Hills, for Wayne Hills, slow starts have been an issue that have plagued them at times, but this has not been the case in this one, especially with Andrew Castillo knocking down 2 threes. I mean, well on defense. They've been holding their own against a terrific Demarest offense, but they're just down by 2. It's really a very competitive game so far. It's anyone's ball game, especially coming in as the 12th seed. This is not a bad first quarter at all.
And obviously the one player from Demarest you have to look out for is Bernardez. I mean, his ball handling skills, the spin move in the paint, he's definitely one of the most athletic people on the court, and he's truly just a threat, and Wayne Hills is going to have to watch out for him because I think he's that good of a basketball player from what I've seen so far.
And the other thing I've noticed, they're very good at setting screens, moving the ball around quick passing. They seem to have mastered their offense. Now it's how Wayne Hill's defense responds. So Jelinski checking in now for Castillo. And the Norsemen will get it to start the second quarter. So it's Bernardez with it. Over to Dorn. Schweid gives it up to Gorenstein. Tries to put it up, and he is called, Reed Martin just called for a foul.
Very questionable call right there. I did not think that was a foul at all. I mean, very questionable. I think that's 2 for Reed Martins now.
That's his second of the game, and Castillo looks ready to check in. So the first free throw for Gorenstein is good. Demarest has their starting 5 back on the floor. So Castillo does indeed check in for Martins. Second free throw is off the mark, but rebounded by Matthew. And streaking down the floor is Schweid, and he is wide open in the lane for the layup.
One thing in the first quarter, I thought the rebounding was good in the first quarter, but obviously not good there, as we're going to have to stay active on the boards, and that's going to be one of the keys to tonight's game.
Jelinski looks inside for St. Paul. Can't get the bucket. Matthew going through traffic. Jumper from Bernardez is good. And Wayne Hills wants to call timeout.
Obviously not a good run right there for the Patriots. I mean, Demarest now up 7. I mean, that was a big, that was bad for the Patriots. I mean, letting up that many points consecutive. I mean, Cherno St. Paul obviously banged up on that last play. And like I said, they're going to have to watch out for Bernardez, as he is a beast shooting.
So a 9-0 run for the Norsemen. And they've scored 5 of those points in just the first 45 seconds of the second quarter. Troy, what do you think the key to facilitating this Wayne Hills offense, especially because it's dried up a bit in these last few minutes?
I mean, I think they're going to have to, get well-rounded. I mean, I'm telling you, Brooklyn Jelinski so far quiet. As soon as he starts getting on the scorebook, I'm telling you, once he gets going, there's no stopping. I want to see him get going soon. Obviously, Cherno a little banged up. Once he gets start going, I mean, obviously he had not his best game against Wayne Valley last week, but I think, it's up to him to fix that, get going now. And, once Jelinski and St. Paul are both playing great, then there's no stopping this team. So
St. Paul inbounded to Justin Graves. Graves gives it to St. Paul. Over to Jelinski. Jelinski in a bit of a double team. Graves over to St. Paul. Back to Jelinski. Jelinski trying to get past Schweid. He can't. St. Paul able to keep the ball alive. Castillo from deep gets the bucket. Make that 9 points, all from the 3-ball for Castillo. Now Wayne Hills in a bit of a press, but it is broken, and Schweid open for 3. Can't get the response. And an impressive one-handed rebound from Cherno St. Paul. St. Paul going coast to coast. Can't finish the layup.
it's shots like those, like we gotta have. They gotta have. This is a big game. I mean, we gotta sink those easy shots.
Schweid trips a little bit, and then he'll give it up to Bernardez. Demarest looking inside. Oh, looked like he was gonna shoot that, and a monster block from Cherno St. Paul. He came out of the sky. Bernardez with it. Bernardez gives it up to Gorenstein. Gorenstein. Touched nothing. And they'll say it was off of Wayne Hills. So Oliver Wink will check in for Joel Matthew. Gorenstein with it. Bernardez gives it up to Schweid. Schweid over to Gorenstein. Driving, stolen by Justin Graves. Graves, fast break, passing it to Jelinski, and he's wide open for the layup.
What a play by Graves.
They practice that three-man weave in practice. That is the most classic basketball play, and they run it to perfection right there. So Wayne Hill's in the press, and they'll fling it up court to Schweid. Schweid gives it up to Gorenstein. Gorenstein from deep, no good. Rebound by Justin Graves. Graves over to St. Paul. Takes a moment to collect it. Gives the defense some time to get there. Jelinski with it. Guarded closely by Winning. De La Cruz from three, no good. Into the hands of Schweid, who will pass it to Bernardez. Looking inside. Dorn can't get the shot he wanted, and he'll have to pass it out. Bernardez with it once more, trying to make a move. And that'll be off of Demarest. So now checking in for Demarest. Joel Matthew will come back in, and so will Vasani. You know, Bernard is one of the smallest players on the floor, if not the smallest, but boy, has he played well.
Absolutely. I mean, and the one thing, like, obviously, there was timeout adjustments, like, in any sport, like halftime or timeout, those adjustments mean a lot. As you saw, we called a timeout, and now we're right back in this game. I mean, the momentum's on our side. And yeah.
So he will check out of the game, and Kamikawa check in. Castillo from three once more. De La Cruz, great rebound. And they call a foul. So he was able to wring it free from two defenders. And they'll inbound the ball under the basket. St. Paul inside. Graves trying to get past his defender, Vilsani. And they'll have to pass it out to St. Paul. St. Paul driving, stripped free, and into the hand of Schweid. St. Paul trying to keep up, and they'll call a foul on the floor. That one's going to go on St. Paul. Foul trouble has been an issue plaguing Wayne Hills for a lot of this season, and they've stayed pretty good up to this point, but they've got to be careful because foul trouble is where they've really struggled in the second half.
I mean, yeah, I agree. As you get into the depth of this game, I mean, you're going to need your best guys. I mean, especially a state playoff game. Like I said, nothing in the regular season matters anymore. So, you know, they're expecting anything, and we have to expect the same thing. Especially
with how competitive a game is this far. This one looks like it could definitely go down to the wire. Vilsani with it, guarded by Graves, and he'll give it up to Gorenstein. Gorenstein has some room. Long two. Perfect shot.
I mean, Gorenstein, we said coming into the game, he's a sharp shooter, and he's showing why. I mean, that's a clutch shot, big moment right there.
You know, Demarest is not afraid of the mid-range or long two. A lot of basketball scholars believe it's an extinct shot, but the team from Northern Valley is proving otherwise. Jelinski going up for the floater, and he's stripped away. So Graves will inbound it. So Jake Minardi checking in now, and Chris De La Cruz will come out. Jelinski with it. Jelinski able to get the layup in the and one.
Like I said, once he gets going, there's no stopping. I'm telling you, he's about to take off from here. I'm calling it right now.
He's struggled to get going a little in this one, but finally he gets the shot to fall, and hopefully for the Patriots, that'll be the start of many more. Jelinski to make it three. Gets it to bounce in, and it is back to a one-point game. It's Gorenstein with it. The alley-oop! Joel Matthew with the dunk. And that is not a play you see very often in high school basketball, Troy.
I said earlier, Matthew was dunking in pregame, and I said he might do it, and there it was. I mean, what a big moment for the Norseman.
And that fired up the already growing Demarest student section. Graves with it now, puts it up, no good. Graves, second chance, gets the layup to fall, and that'll silence them, at least for now. Bernardez with it. Over to Hernandez. For 2, no good. Rebounded by Castillo. Over to Graves. Graves for 3. Off the front rim. Minardi gets it. Over to Jelinski. Jelinski from deep. Off-bounds shots, no good. Rebounded by St. Paul. Jelinski inside. And he's able to draw the foul. That one's going to go on Gorenstein. 1 minute, 15 seconds left to go in what has been a very competitive back and forth first half. Castillo to inbound it under the net. Jelinski with it. Over to Castillo. Castillo, long 2. That one was off. And Schweid will take it up the court. Gorenstein gives it up for Bernardez. Demarest passing it around, trying to run a play. They've ran that before, and Matthew gets open once more, and he gets the layup in the and one. You know, Trey, we've seen that exact play be run from reverse directions, and Matthew's speed has allowed him to slip inside each time.
Yeah, and there's no denying Matthew's athletic ability. I mean, he's really, like, what a player. I mean, the alley-oop before, now he's getting these and ones. I mean, we're going to have to, you know, pay careful attention to him as the night goes on.
And Demarest has a lot of good players, but it seems like the majority of their offense has been concentrated in Matthew and Bernardez. He gets the free throw to fall, and it is a 2-possession game once more. Time ticking low in the second quarter. Jelinski with it. Passing it around. Castillo. Over to Minardi. Jelinski with it. Jelinski trying to make a move, driving towards the basket, able to draw the foul. 10.4 seconds left to go in the first half. And he'll shoot 2 from the line. First shot is off. Second attempt now for the junior is good. So a 3-point lead now as time is ticking low. Dorn with it. Guarded closely. Schweid trying to roll to the basket. Stripped by St. Paul, and they get the last second layup. Dorn was able to get it and put it up with time ticking low, and that's how we'll end the first half. So after we're 50% done, scores Wayne Hills 21, Demarest 26. Troy, what's going to be the key to the second half?
I mean, obviously shutting down Matthew as he is a beast in the paint, and obviously locking down Gorenstein because he's a beast shooting. So locking down those 2 players, because I feel that's the key to Demarest' scoring right now. And then obviously just a better shot selection. I feel like there's been some shots that were kind of forced, so I want to see us take better shots, get more shots in the paint, more makeable shots. And I think if we do that, I think we'll come on top tonight. I mean, I really think that we are, just as good as this team. I mean, it's only a 5-point deficit compared to what we saw last week. I mean, this is nothing. So.
Well, we'll find out how the game plays out. One team will only have 16 minutes left in the season. We'll see who prevails and whose season is over after this on Wayne Hills TV. We welcome you back to Northern Valley Demarest as we've got a 5-point game. Patriots trailing the Norsemen we have 1 left to go in this first round state tournament game. Wayne Hills will get the ball first. Troy, how do you think the Patriots are going to come out? St. Paul looking to inbound it. Doesn't want a 5-second violation. He'll have to fling it deep into the backcourt for Justin Graves. Jelinski with the screen. Jelinski guarded by Dorn. Jelinski puts it up. That shot's no good. And rebounded by Joel Matthew. Bernardez with it. Gets it over to Garrett Dorn and stolen by Justin Graves. Justin Graves, clear path to the basket, and he gets the layup. So Bernardez with it now. Passes it over to Dorn, and it's Schwad with it. Driving inside. Gorenstein can't get the shot to go, and into the hands of Minardi. Minardi with it. Pull up 3 is in and out. Jelinski almost able to get in there for the rebound, but he'll tip it out of bounds. As a reminder, the winner of this game will play the winner of Montville versus Paramus, which is happening right now, just 20 miles away.
Which we are also currently trying to get an update on, but not working out so far.
Gorenstein passing it around. Schweid with it. Off bounds shot. Closely contested, no good. Jelinski from 3. That one's no good. And the rebound by Schweid. St. Paul able to poke that one free, and it'll go out of bounds.
Also looking around the gym, we see that Jake Schweid's brother, Zach, is in the 1,000 point club for Demarest. So obviously it runs in the family, being good basketball players.
Very talented family. From 3, Gorenstein knocks it down. And that'll bring the Norseman lead back up to 6. Jelinski over to Graves. Shot's no good. Taking it up the court, Gorenstein, another shot. That one's good. 8-point lead now. St. Paul with it. Jelinski puts it up and can't get the basket. That one hit everywhere but inside of the net. But nevertheless, he'll go to line to shoot 2. Shot is good. Jelinski. That one's good. And the lead is back down to 6. Bernardez. Pass it over to Gorenstein and inside for Dorn. Schweid trying to drive, and he gets the layup to fall in gracefully. So Jelinski with it now. Jelinski gives it over to Graves. Over to St. Paul. St. Paul, no good. Jelinski. That one is put up, and that one is good. He banks it off the glass.
Like I was saying, here he comes. I'm telling you, Brooklyn Jelinski, just had 2 clutch free throws and now a big shot. Wayne Hills is back in this game, only a 6-point game. I'm telling you, Patriots they're here to play tonight.
Northern Valley trying to continue what has been a very good offensive start, but that is not what they wanted. And a travel will be called. Meanwhile, Dorn will check out as in comes Vilsani. Jelinski has it. Over to Graves. Gives it up to St. Paul. St. Paul, a long two. Swishes that smoothly. Lead is down to 4.
Yeah, I feel like we've been waiting for that all night. Cherno St. Paul to get going, and now here he comes. I mean, waiting. He was kind of quiet last week, kind of quiet tonight, and now I think he's getting back in his rhythm.
And Schweid will get the laid up. St. Paul has it. Graves, spin move, recovers. Castillo able to stop that one from trickling out of bounds. Jelinski able to back into Schweid, and he'll get the layup. And Demarest wants to call timeout. I'm sorry, that is Wayne Hills. So 35-31. It looked for a bit like Demarest was starting to run away with it, but Wayne Hills quickly fought back. Now we're 2 points closer, actually, 1 point closer than it was at halftime. What do you think's been the key to this offensive surge for both Wayne Hills and Demarest?
You know, I'm telling you, I think Brooklyn Jelinski and Cherno St. Paul, the two kind of key players for this team, are starting to wake up. I mean, it's crunch time. It's the playoffs. I mean, now is like the biggest time of the season. You need your key players to step up, and I think now it's coming. So obviously, they got to get going on the defensive end. I mean, Schweid's right-hand drive is obviously killing the Patriots right now. They got to shut that down. But once they do, I mean, I'm telling you, I think the Patriots could run away with this game and move on to the second round.
So Gorenstein will inbound it. And he'll get up to Bernardez. Gorenstein driving, the shot, in and out. And they'll call a loose ball foul. That one's gonna go on Demarest. Ball getting cleaned off real quick. And St. Paul will inbound it to Jelinski. Jelinski driving towards the basket, able to get the foul. That one's gonna go on Vilzoni, his third of the game and the team's third of the quarter. So Jelinski will get another 2 shots from the line. First shot is no good.
You can tell right now this Demarest stim section is not very happy with the officials so far, even though, I mean, I think they've lucked out with some calls, but I won't lie, we have to a little bit, so you can obviously tell if you listen across the gym.
The second attempt is good. One possession game for the first time since the first half. Looking, driving towards the basket, winning, puts it up, or he doesn't put it up. He thought about it. He does not. Gorenstein over to Bernardez. And they'll call a foul on St. Paul. A little too much contact on Gorenstein, and that'll be the Patriots' first foul of the third quarter. Cherno St. Paul's second of the game. Gorenstein will also be the one inbounding it. Bernardez with it. Gorenstein over to Dorn. Gorenstein drives inside, left-handed layup. Put a little English on that one. Jelinski will now take it up for Wayne Hills. Castillo tries to get up the 3, blocked by Gorenstein. Gorenstein racing up the floor, and the fast break layup from Schweid. Jelinski with it now. St. Paul over to Graves. Now Castillo to Jelinski. Jelinski drives inside, no good. Graves with the putback. He must have muscled through 3 men to get there. And St. Paul with another block. Bernardi somehow leaping over Schweid to keep it in bounds. Graves with it now. Castillo over to Graves. Jelinski. And they'll call a foul on Winning. Jelinski has been impressive in drawing these fouls so far in the second half. He's really turned it up another level in the third quarter.
As you can see, Demarest is getting closer and closer to the bonus. I mean, I think 1 or 2 more fouls, and Wayne Hills will be shooting free throws per foul.
So Matthew checks back in, and Reed Martin checks in for Jake Minardi. Jelinski off-foul shot! What a 3! 2-point game now. Wayne Hills bench getting fired up. Stolen by Cherno St. Paul. Coast to coast. Almost dunks it, but it doesn't matter. The points count, and we are tied. 7-0 Patriot run. Driving inside, Bernardes gets the layup. And that'll stop the damage, at least for now. St. Paul with it now. Jelinski. Oh my, what a behind the back dribble. Trying to drive inside, kicks out St. Paul from deep, no good. Martin tries to keep it in bounds, and they say it's out on Reed Martin. Wayne Hills does not like that call. Gorenstein checks back in for Shiao. McElroy with it, gives it up to Gorenstein. Looking down at Dorn, no good. Rebounded by Justin Graves, dribbling through traffic. St. Paul gets the layup, tied at 41. Gorenstein with it. Gorenstein. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. 41-41. 12 seed versus the 5 seeds. First round state tournament. McElroy. Guarded by Jelinski. Gives it up to Matthew. Now Demarest running the play. Schweid, 3 seconds left. Loses it, St. Paul with it, chucks up a last second shot. Can't get that one to go, but we are tied. 41-41 at the end of the third quarter. Troy, what's on tap for the fourth quarter?
I said it at halftime. The 2 key players, Cherno St. Paul and Brooklyn Jelinski, they have to get going. And in that third quarter, they got going. Some unbelievable shots from Brooklyn. Some great steals from Cherno that turned it into points. I'm telling you, the 2 key players are finally turning up, and that's why this game is now tied a piece at 41. And frankly, I cannot wait for this last quarter. I can't wait. I mean, I'm telling you, Wayne Hills has all the momentum. They have, the momentum is on our side, and now here come the Patriots.
And that third quarter, we saw some really flashy plays from both sides. I mean, some of those behind-the-back dribbles, and how can you forget about Jelinski's mid-air 3? We are primed for an excellent finish in the Northern Valley.
And I said it about last week. Brooklyn Jelinski, unbelievable game last week at Valley in the second half, and now he's turning up right here in the second half. And I mean, I'm telling you.
Both teams are ready for the fourth quarter. So it'll be Gorenstein to take it out of bounds. Oh, Demarest student section getting loud. Passing it around, it's Matthew with it. Over to Bernardes, looking inside, cutting is Gorenstein, and he gets the finish. And that's how we'll start out the fourth period. Jelinski trying to run some offense. Guarded by Schweid. St. Paul. Jelinski from way deep. In and out. That one swirled around like an ice cream cone, but he couldn't get it to fall. So Demarest with it once more. Bernardez with it. Over to Matthew. Matthew, the jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Cherno St. Paul. Graves. Dribbling, inside, kicked out to Martins. That one's off the mark. Bernardez trying to drive past Jelinski. Demarest, far from the biggest team you'll ever see. In fact, they're one of the smallest teams Wayne Hills has played all year, but nonetheless, their size does not limit them.
Yeah, and truly, they make up for it with their athleticism. I mean,
Gorenstein knocks down a triple, and that'll extend the lead to 5. Jelinski driving inside, gets the finish off the glass. Bernardez. Over to Gorenstein. Now it's Schweid with it. Gorenstein. He's able to draw the foul on Castillo on the mid-range shot, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Only his first foul of the game and the team's first foul of the quarter.
So far, the trend we've seen is Wayne Hills goes on a great run, makes it a 1-score game, 2 or 3 point game, and then Demarest goes on a run. We go on a run, then they go on a run. What we have to do is, go on our run and get ahead now, because I mean, we're at that point in the game now where, we're getting mid to late fourth quarter where we're gonna have to start making those plays.
It really has been a game of runs, Troy, and meanwhile, Gorenstein knocks down his first free throw. He has really come alive in the second half. The shot is good. And Demarest calls timeout. So perhaps they got the layup from Jelinski, but perhaps not the start to the fourth quarter they were looking for, but nothing too severe, still plenty of time. Troy, what do you think they're going to come out and run?
I mean, obviously, I think you have to get the ball to your playmakers. I mean, so far this half, it's been, like I keep saying, Cherno and Brooklyn. I think you need to get the ball to them because, I mean, they're hot right now. And, once they're hot, you can't, mess with their streak because, I mean, they're playing well right now. So I think get the ball to one of them in the paint or from the three-point line. And then the moment you make this a 2-point game, then you obviously need to lock down. I mean, that right hand from Schweid is obviously this game has been killing the Patriots. Lock that down and lock down Matthew. And then I'm telling you, the game, it's Wayne Hills from there, and I'm telling you, people moving on to the quarterfinal round.
So, both teams ready now. St. Paul will inbound it to Jelinski. Jelinski with it. Minardi. Back to Jelinski. St. Paul. Over to Jelinski. Jelinski thinks about a deep jumper. St. Paul with it. Over to Castillo. Jelinski has some room. Jelinski over to Minardi. Jelinski from Old Japan. No good. Now it's Schweid taking up the floor, and he can't get the layup to fall. Second attempt, bounces in. What a putback from Joel Matthew. And that one struck hard into the hearts of the Patriots. Seven-point game. Matthew trying to make it 8. Right down Broadway. 8-point lead now. 5 minutes to go. Jelinski. Over to St. Paul. Graves. Over to Castillo. Minardi. Castillo with it. Jelinski. Another deep try. No good. Rebounded by Justin Graves. Castillo. Over to Jelinski. Back to Castillo. Castillo, deep jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Cherno St. Paul. Back to Minardi. Third opportunity for the Patriots now. Graves is able to get the bucket on the floor, but they'll say fouls on the floor, no shot. Graves. Pass to St. Paul. Taken right out of the air. Bernardez with it now, and a basket here would mean a 2-possession lead for the Norsemen. They'll call a foul on Jake Minardi, and they have 3 fouls this quarter. Gorenstein. Inbounded to Bernardez. In this fourth quarter, Patriots have been outscored 10-2. Passing it around, driving inside. Matthews tries to put it up, and they'll call another foul on Jake Minardi. That'll be the 4th, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2, and now they're only 1 foul away from the fabled bonus. And my mistake, that foul was on the floor, but Jake Minardi will check out for Chris De La Cruz. Schweid over to Bernardez. Bernardez driving. Over to Gorenstein.
You can see Demarest trying to burn the clock a little bit now. I mean, they have an 8-point lead, under 4 minutes. They're trying to burn this clock.
Bernardez driving. Gorenstein. Over to Schweid. Schweid driving. And they'll call a double dribble. So Wayne Hills catches a bit of a break there, but time is ticking off the clock. That possession took up maybe a minute and a half, and it's 3:30 to go. Down by 8. All the season has led up to this. St. Paul can't get the layup to go. Jelinski trying to get in on the press, and Gorenstein will take it up the floor, guarded by Graves. They'll pass it back out to Bernardez. Matthews wide open, but Graves able to run there and strip it away from him. Graves, the 3 off the front rim. Bernardez with it, gives up to Schweid. Schweid driving. Graves able to get in there. They get the rebound regardless. Gorenstein.
Wayne knows the point now. Like, they need a shot. Like, obviously, I mean, obviously not fouling yet, but like, like they're in desperate need of points now. Like, they're gonna have to almost be rushing the pace of this game now when they get back on offense.
Demarest is clearly trying to milk some clock here. An impressive move right there from Bernardez. Dumps it down low for Schweid, and that'll be a bucket. A 10-point lead now for Demarest. Wayne Hills needs points, and they need them fast.
Well, down 10 with 2.5 minutes. I mean, obviously we're gonna need some Jelinski magic or some St. Paul magic right now. I mean, when we get back on offense this possession, I mean, this is a big possession right here, obviously, because if we walk away with no points, then it gives them the opportunity to drain more of this clock. And if they drain this with like a minute and a half left, and if this deficit is still the same, then we could be this could be the season possibly.
I mean, we've seen impressive comebacks. 6 points in 45 seconds last week from Brooklyn Jelinski, and they need to conjure something out of the magic hat if they want to keep their season alive. Demarest, meanwhile, they can taste it. They're just 2 minutes and 31 seconds away from taking on either Montville or Paramus on Monday. For many of the seniors, this could, on both sides, this could be the final 2 minutes of their high school career. We'll see how it transpires as Wayne Hills gets the ball. Jelinski has it. Over to St. Paul. Jelinski driving inside. Blocked. Demarest with it. Bernardez racing up the floor. And that's a walk. St. Paul over to Graves. Castillo from 3. Off the mark. And Wayne Hills in the press. Schweid kicks it out. Over to Gorstein. Gorstein. Mid-range layup. Bernardez. Over to Gorstein, who is fouled. That'll be the bonus. And he'll shoot 2 free throws. Two free throws now for Gorenstein. Gorenstein.
I mean, so far in this fourth quarter, they've outscored us 13-2. I mean, there's not much you could do about that. Well, I mean, there is, but like you gotta step up more. I mean, that's why it's just falling out of reach for the Patriots.
Gorenstein, second free throw is good. And they'll call timeout. Demarest can taste it. We'll see if Wayne Hills puts in their seniors. But with a 12-point deficit, Wayne Hills' backs are truly to the wall. It's been an up and down season for these Patriots. They've had a number of injury issues. And pending a miracle, it will culminate in a first-round state tournament exit.
I mean, the one thing I kind of can say about the Patriots, and they have the chance to prove me wrong right now, is I feel like they've had trouble finishing games. I mean, we saw it against Glen Rock back in January, against Wayne Valley all 3 times. I mean, they've struggled to finish games. I mean, getting outscored 14-2 in the fourth quarter here tonight is kind of the same trend, but obviously in the next, who knows, in the next minute, 45 seconds, they could prove me wrong. But, it would take some magic right here, and I think they're capable of it, but I guess we'll see right here.
The Wayne Hills girls fell earlier today to Morris Hills. Graves has it now. Castillo from 3, no good. Rebounded by Gorstein, pressure applied. Zings it over. Matthews slips open. And Demarest wants to call timeout. So the teams will return to the huddles once more. Wayne Hills still has a lot of youth on their team. I mean, namely Brooklyn Jelinski and Cherno St. Paul. They're both juniors. They'll both get another crack at it next year. But they've got some young talent. A.D. Kana Jr., Connor Cheston, only a sophomore, Cantilia Jr., Devin Martins, a junior, Ryder Turi, a sophomore, Patrick Sabenko Jr. They have a decent squad coming out next year. But they will lose some key seniors, and as of the starters, that'll include Justin Graves, Andrew Castillo, Chris De La Cruz, Jake Minardi, all of them. Reed Martins, who didn't start, but he has played a significant role. All of them will, once again, pending a miracle, have played their last Patriot basketball. Schweid with it now, and they'll call a foul. And that one's going to go on either De La Cruz or St. Paul. Schweid shooting 2. Shot is no good. Second attempt. Is good. 13-point advantage for the Norsemen. Graves over to Jelinski. Jelinski from deep. That one's buried, and Wayne Hills calls timeout.
I mean, never say never. I mean that's a clutch three right there. I mean, maybe, just maybe. I mean, we get a steal right here, another clutch three, and I think we're just right back in this game.
I mean, one thing's for sure, Wayne Hills has not given up, and crazier things have indeed happened. But this one would definitely be one of the great comebacks in Patriot history if they're able to pull this one off. And Demarest has really played so well in this fourth quarter. And I think part of it is the second half explosion from Julian Gorstein.
Yeah, and Jake Schwad. I mean, the third quarter, I mean, that right-hand drive was just unstoppable. I mean, I believe he sunk like 4 of those in one quarter, which was truly like just unbelievable to see. I mean, obviously, I think the Patriots have shut it down, but, you know, what a half for him.
Well, Gorstein will indeed go to the line to shoot another 2. And we begin the cycle of fouls and free throws that is common to basketball. Gorstein rattles in. Second shot, no good. Graves from 3, no good. Rebound by Jelinski, and they'll call a loose ball foul. That one's going to go on Schwad. Graves, inbound 8.
Time.
Castillo cuts inside, over to Jelinski. Jelinski puts it up, gets the layup. That'll cut it to 1 possession, but time is ticking. Demarest with it now. Bernardez over to Dorn. Dorn is fouled. Justin Graves. His second foul of the evening. 9-point game, 49 seconds now, and slowly they are chipping away. And
I mean, it would take 2, you know, a clutch shot, then a steal, then another clutch shot, and then, you know, maybe, just maybe, we could say, you know, this is going to come down to the end.
Well, Dorn's first free throw is not going to help the matters, and he makes one, misses the second. Graves drives inside, puts it up, gets the layup. 8-point game now. And Bernardez with it, trying to pass it inside. Jelinski will foul. And now he'll go to the line. Demarest, especially in the middle portion of this fourth quarter, they took a lot of time off the clock. And, you know, seems like the Patriots maybe are beginning to pick up a little momentum, but there's only 31 seconds left. First shot is good. Schwad's second free throw. No good. Rebounded by Castillo. Graves with it now.
Honestly,
Graves.
right here. I mean,
Castillo from deep. No good. Rebound. And Willink will go to the line. Foul by Jelinski, and I think that might do it. First free throw is no good. And AD Khan will check in. That one is out. Justin Graves receives a hero's exit. Jelinski trying to force up one last shot. No good. And that'll be a foul. Justin Graves, he's meant so much to this Patriots team. He's been on his varsity squad for 4 years. He's going to continue playing at the college level.
I mean, you just got to look back. I mean, what a career for Justin Graves. I mean, starting as a freshman. I mean, that kid, you know, just what a player. Even some big plays tonight. I mean, he's going to be heavily missed, and I'm surely going to miss him. But, you know, what the senior captain for this team, what a player.
First free throw from Matthews, good. And, I mean, he really defines what it means to be a team leader. He's always guiding the younger players, and he just is selfless. He always makes the extra pass, and he represents everything it is to be a Patriot. So, Patriots will check out, and Michael Cantilli, AD Khan, Patrick Sabinko, Connor Chesson, and Ryder Chari will play the last 11.4 seconds. The shot from Matthew is good. 11-point game. Chesson will take it up the floor. Chesson over to Khan. Khan from way downtown. No good. That'll do it from Demarest. Final score, Demarest 61, Wayne Hills 50, and that will be the end of the 2025-26 Wayne Hills Patriots basketball season. Troy, any closing thoughts?
I mean, it was a great season. I mean, it had its ups and downs. I mean, honestly, the one thing is, like, we were hit or miss all season. I mean, we had our good games, had our bad games. Tonight, you know, we came off great. You know, we played 3 great quarters, and then, you know, we just didn't get the job done later. And then, obviously, I mean, it's a terrible way to end. I think we definitely could have went on, definitely could have went to the county final, definitely could have moved on to maybe in the you know, went far in the sectional tournament, but yeah, I mean, that's all she wrote.
So for the final time of this basketball season, signing off for Wayne Hills TV, I'm Brandon Stoner with Troy Demikoff. Good night, everybody.